Hey everybody, what's up? This is Retro Character Reviews doing a retro news on some channel updates and upcoming review content. So on stuff that's already out as of this recording, should be my second to last Alien Earth short, hence why you're seeing a Helverine doc and more Marvel content in the minute. With that penultimate episode for their season. So some mini reviews. If you guys saw this Blu-ray in the back, speaking of Hellverine over here, I finally got around to buying something for my birthday, which was the, unfortunately, standard edition for the Kamar Shin through J trilogy. The reason why I say it's unfortunate is because this is the standard edition. The Elite edition has, I think, an extended interview with Katie Amania, who had a role for all three of these movies, and some additional commentary from Matt Burkett of now Media Blasters, but formerly Monstrosity's fame, in the Toku space for the fandom. So, what do you get from the standard edition is the three movies in total, a thank you from Keiji Amaya himself message, and some HD galleries of not just the three movies in question, but for Kamen Rider World, which was a short film team up with Zeto and Jay. So essentially, the commentaries are all great. I have not finished the Shin commentary. I only watched it regularly. The translations and subtitles is a lot better than most fan subs were back in the day, and I think other translations through Tokusatsu World's YouTube channel. So, no card for that because that is three movies, and we don't got a lot of time for this news. So that's my personal recommendation. Again, if you have time and the means on Amazon, please get the Elite Edition. You'll get more extensive interviews, new commentary content from Katie and Maya talking about all three movies and most of their other works outside of Kamen. So, with that being said, let's get to the news. Starting off, staying on Marvel, as of this recording, the Angela half of the Angels and Demons season pass for Rivals kicked off. The reason why it is the Angels and Demons namesake of it is because Daredevil will be showing up later down the road as a duelist, and I believe, yes, Angela is going to be a Vanguard type character. It's probably the cleanest art I'm gonna get without getting demonetized for, I don't know, whatever, I guess, sketchiness of, I guess, character designs. Gameplay was fine, by the way. I had only one, session through it. It's an okay session. I'm not really a Vanguard person on Rivals. Usually duelists with, like, Wolverine-type characters or, Winter Soldier, so that will be probably the case. If Daken ever gets into the, game proper, I don't know if it's going to be, like, his regular self before the Helverine stuff he's doing now currently in the books, but in case you can tell with this custom, it's going to be hard to do a Helverine version of Daken mainly because of the Underclaw. So again, I'll talk more about that probably in the things I missed for this news. Speaking of Marvel related content, as of this recording, and this will be my review for the weekend, Deadpool and Batman #1. I think there is a physical only release. There's no digitals as of this recording today on Wednesday the 17th, in case anyone was asking. Won't go into too much details because I don't know much how they're going to cross over after 30 plus years of both publications not really having any major crossovers since then. For those who don't know, Marvel and DC used to do crossovers a lot back in like the 70s through 90s, but stopped when both their movie franchises were getting good. A multitude of other business reasons that I have no time to explain. So ultimately, I kind of want to refer back to anybody who's already doing reviews so far for the book. I think damn, I forgot the, there are some comic YouTubers out there, so cards there in case, I don't have, one in particular. So, with that said, let's get to the variant cover that I absolutely would love to get. This is the Tom Taylor version of his, Nightmare run at the time of this recording, and obviously what would be, if he got around to doing a, Laura Kinney Wolverine book. This is a great team-up variant cover, and is probably where you're going to backdoor and see how much potential both universes would be in singular, I guess, stories later down the road if they ever get back to it. And that's kind of really it. Again, I don't have a full review for the book just yet. Again, I have not read it. This will probably be a post-read vlog on the book itself, so that's probably how I'm going to leave it at that when I do the actual review this weekend. So last up for news is going to be Critical Role on Campaign 4. Most of all of the now 12 West March style party has been announced via their character designs. I think they dropped it earlier this week, so unfortunately, I don't have time to go into too much detail with nearly every ounce of it. Film. Oh, damn, I forgot the guy's channel. There was a breakdown channel I was using as reference, so Car's there. He'll probably break down almost everyone's character designs, what classes are going to be what. The one I want to focus, for now at least, is a handful. So, starting off, for those who already know, Matt will not be DMing this campaign, and this campaign will also stay in 5e, 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. And now after watching the Indianapolis Oaths and Ass show for the Bell's Hells, transferring them into their home game Daggerheart, I can kind of see why they went back to this approach, at least game mechanic-wise, going into the West March theme for the campaign. As for Matt here, he's going for a humanoid, straight-laced human design. I don't know if this is going to be a serious dude or a half-serious Devil May Cry kind of character. Again, I don't know every single class type. Again, despite my age, I'm still relatively new to Dungeons & Dragons, so please go with me on that, critters. So, for everybody else, the only play against type I've seen so far, that I'm actually curious to see how this is going to play out come the actual episode later this October, is Ashley Johnson's Drow character of Laris, if I got the name right. Again, this is very early days. For those who are aware of my Tokusatsu content, when new episodes or new series drops, I have a very hard time with names. For a lot of Kamen Rider fans, pretty much know this with my So Far Zet's review series. I'm potentially mulling over the idea of doing shorts. I'm not trying to take Thomas Jujubee's whole game when it comes to the shorts content for that, but I might, if anything else, just to see how it will go. If anything, experimental, much like how it was doing shorts for Critical Role. So I guess everything comes full circle there, I guess. Aside from that, Polygon did a really good article explaining how this is going to go down on the West March approach. For those who don't know the set approach of a West March campaign, myself included, apparently the whole idea of it is to basically be a more relaxed, scheduling, rotating cast, kind of group by group basis sessions. And that kind of would make sense given that the majority of this cast is professional and still working voice actors. There are a handful of newbies that I actually would love to see how their characters are going to play out, mainly Luis Carrasco's, Alex Ward's, and Whitney Moore. Speaking of which, I think she's going to be the only tiefling in the group with her character design right here. And the only play against type I've seen so far that I'm really interested in seeing is Travis's line, anthropomorphic character. The name escapes me at the moment. Again, wiki down below for all the characters so far. And for Liam O'Brien's half-orc, I'm guessing Bard class. Again, I could be way off on that. Again, I won't know till the actual session drops this October 2nd. So with that all being said, wrap up for the news. Yeah. I'm still currently going through Marvel Rivals. I'm waiting for the Daredevil half of the season to drop because I want to do a really cool short content on, I guess, Spawn's reaction to Angela being in the Marvel Universe since then, now being a Marvel Rivals character. That's going to be a short. It's probably going to be a skate, if anything, in the short, so be on the lookout for that. This weekend's review is going to be my so far thoughts of the Batman and Deadpool crossover. I don't know if it's going to be a mini-series. It might just be a one-shot, if anything, like the last time Batman crossed over with, speaking of Spawn character, Spawn himself. That might be a one-shot, so again, I'll double-check just to be on the safe side. I think it's a two-part from the other side of the coin of the writing. If I remembered my coverage of this on earlier retro news, please let me know in the comments down below if you got that right. Yeah, I would love to get this variant cover, and for Critical Role, for their 4th campaign, the character designs so far for Campaign 4 is almost close to final designs. Again, I won't know how everyone's going to be mechanically speaking, session by session basis, and how the gameplay is going to play out till the actual episode drops this October. So with that all being said, what did you think of the news? Please comment down below if anything looked enticing to talk about for future content and reviews. Also give me a shout out in the comments for this really decent custom work I did for a Helverine Dakin, which is technically what he is currently still in the comics. I don't know if his run is done yet. Please let me know in the comments down below. And again, as always, yeah, I'm very happy to have yet another piece of physical Kamen Rider media here for the collection. No mini review for this. I did do a traditional old school review for all three movies. Again, last card's there in case of anything for old reviews for that. So speaking of old reviews, go to a time traveling. Just used a cable for the shorts playlist for my Alien Earth reactions. Go to the whole group shot here to sub the channel, hit the notification bell down below. And until next time, I'm Retro Reviews saying, yeah, this is going to be a very long campaign if Brendan plays it right. Or starts, taking out characters week 1. He wouldn't, right?